So we are ready for the starting grid. We are already in the starting grid. And we will be live. No, a live stream in 3 minutes from now.
Just keep the mics off for the time being.
Audio check.
Test.
Ready? Let's go.
Ready for a new era.
Of racing in the Middle East.
6 rounds of competition. More excitement.
Let out into the new season. We are the first generation.
Ready to get started.
We are
The Porsche Carrera Cup Middle East.
It's time for racing, and we are back on the Bahrain International Circuit for race 2 of that weekend in the Porsche Carrera Cup Middle East. You can see the conditions again. Wonderful. It's 22 degrees. The sun is shining, blue skies, and we have a wonderful grid here with 15 sophisticated GT3 Cup cars. And the man next to me again, I'm very happy to welcome Christopher Zöchling. Great to have you here again. And Christopher, we saw great racing yesterday, and I think we can be looking forward to seeing again just amazing motorsport.
Absolutely. Thank you again for having me. And yeah, you said it. Yesterday's race 1 was very exciting, especially the opening lap. Janne Stiak really trying to get his nose in there and making a move on Theo for the overall lead. And great battling the Pro-Am and Am category as well. So yeah, the weather is perfect. The car is perfect. The drivers are ready. We're ready.
That's it. And as you mentioned, it was Theo Oberhaus against Janne Stiak yesterday. And seems like we will see the same kind of fight today, because they are both on the first row on the grid. And we will see the starting order. It's the young German who won yesterday, Theo Oberhaus, who will start from pole position again. Janne Stiak his compatriot from Germany on second. The Flying Dutchman, Flint Schuring on third position. Again, a German youngster, Colin Bonghausen on fourth. Charlie Woods, the man who just jumped out of a Formula 3 car and into the GT3 Cup car on fifth. Jackson Walls from Australia on sixth. Søren Spreng, that's the fastest man, the Pro-M class, on seventh. Khaled Al-Ahmadi from Saudi Racing on eighth. Saud Al-Saud, his teammate, on ninth. And it's Ahmed Al-Shihab, who had a great race yesterday in the Pro-M category, on 10th overall. Then it's only 11th place for Basha Madini. I say that because this is the driver you are taking care of, you're his coach. I'm going to ask you very soon what went wrong in qualifying today. Just finish the order. It's Cedric Chasson, the Frenchman from the Team GP Elite, on 12th. Leo Villard, who was the fastest man in the AM class. And Sebastian Gorga, the winner of the AM class, on 14. And Klaus Bönninghausen on 15. So, yeah, I can't avoid the question. What went wrong with Basha in qualifying, Christopher?
Well, first of all, I want to point out that I'm really happy to see the two Saudi boys, Khalid Al-Ahmadi and Saud Al-Saud, in second and third. So Paul Spooner and his Saudi racing team have definitely done a really good job to put him in the top three in the Pro-M category. But yeah, Bashar had a bit of a struggle out there in qualifying. But again, the race is a race, very different setup. Again, we talked about it yesterday. It's so important to maintain, and manage your tires over the race. I think it was Charlie Wirtz who had a big lockup yesterday. And if you do take out too much from the tires, it's going to cost you in the long run. But yeah, our formation lap is starting. Again, you're going to be seeing the cars weaving left and right quite aggressively, because it is so important to get those tires up to temperature to get the grip that you need.
And I think we again and again have to point out that the young man from Austria, Charlie Woods, who will be starting from fifth position. It's his first adventure in the GT3 Cup car and coming out of his debut in the Formula 3. Again and again, it's just amazing what this young man, what kind of show he's giving us. He was a little unlucky yesterday, you mentioned it, but still did a great job.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, coming from a single-seater Formula car into this GT3 Cup car is quite a different world, because you have nearly double the weight behind you, and it's a very different, almost physics that you have to apply to drive these race cars, because these cars don't have as much downforce as a single-seater Formula 3 car, and yeah, it's just get those laps in, get that kilometers under your belt, and learn.
And as we have Theo Overhaus, the man in the yellow and red GT3 Cup car. He's the rookie champion of last year's Porsche Carrera Cup Germany, and also the project manager. Isaac is here and is following this race. And I'm sure he's happy to see that the young guns coming from his championship are performing so well here that weekend. And we can see that the level of competition is really rising up, especially when we see all these rookies here that are really performing so well.
Yeah, the strength of field is definitely really high, and like you said, it's so great to have representation of Carrera Cup Germany with Rui Isaac over here in the Middle East. So yeah, we're all going to be looking forward to that race 2 coming up, as we can see them coming out of turn 12, heading into the penultimate corner. A second long back straight that leads into the last corner. Again, a great chance to warm up those brake discs, those tires, and warm yourself up. And we don't have a low sitting sun as we had yesterday, so that shouldn't play too much of a role. But yeah, really looking forward to how that start will pan out.
It's the 4th race of this season. We had the season opener a few weeks ago, also here in Bahrain, together with the final race of the World Endurance Championship. And now we're again here on this fascinating track. Seeing the cars lining up on the grid on the right side. The yellow and red colors, the DHL car of Theo Overhaus, the pole man, leading in the championship. Took his 2nd victory yesterday. And on the left side, it's the youngest man in the field. It's Janez Diak, 16 years old. And as you said, let's see if he can win the start again. It was a nice battle yesterday we've seen between those two drivers. Green flag is out. One, two, three, 4, 5. And we are racing in Bahrain, the second race of the Porsche Carrera Cup Middle East that weekend, and it looks like a brilliant start from pole setter Theo Overhaus. As it's Flint Schuring in the silver GT3 Cup car, who was trying to make a move from the outside. Nice drone shots now. We see the field coming up the straight. And it's the poleman who is in the lead. But behind it's Flint Schuring, the fast-flying Dutchman, who is second, who could find a way to pass Jannes Diak. Brilliant start from the Dutchman.
That was a really great getaway so far as we're heading into turn 6 and 7. Hard braking into turn 8, the hairpin. We can see
Colin Bönninghausen fighting.
Side by side. Bit of contact there, I think.
With Charlie Woods.
And now 3 wide or 2 wide into the triple left-hand. A really tricky braking point because, again, these cars have no ABS in the Pro and Pro-Am category. We can see a bit of a lock-up back there, running wide on the exits.
That was one of the Saudi cars. But in the lead, it's, again, Theo Overhaus, who managed to defend his pole position. Then the Flying Dutchman, Flint Schuring. And here we have the fight in the Pro-Am class. This is Ahmed Al-Shikhab against Bashar Madini. Jannes Diak trying to close the gap. Well, we see a Saudi car. I think it's Khaled Al-Ahmadi who's in front of Ahmed Al-Shikhab. And it's Alex Wurz who is trying to defend himself against Colin Bönninghausen. You can see that here in the back.
Yeah, it looks like a great battle into turn 1 now. We can see Colin using his flashers to put some pressure on. We can see Søren Spreng really late on the brakes, making a double overtake on Ahmed Al-Shikhab and Bashar Madini.
That was a great move.
That was a really great move. 2 in 1. Way to go.
This is the fight for the podium, and in the back we see battling for each position Søren Spreng ahead of Ahmed Al-Shikhab. Well, Søren Spreng, he did a great job all weekend long. Very experienced man from Germany.
He won the Pro-Am category in the Carrera Cup Germany, and now he's trying to win that title here in the Middle East as well.
Here we have the battle group. This is Alex Wurz, Colin Bönninghausen, and Jackson Walls from Australia. Fighting for 4th position, so we see a lot of nice fights in the field so far.
Yeah, most certainly, but looks like the top 3 might have settled in just for now. But yeah, Flint Schuring now finding himself in 2nd place. He's going to try everything he can to close the gap to Theo, who's currently in the lead. But again, Bashar right behind his teammates, Ahmed Al-Shikhab.
And now it's Colin.
Big move into the penultimate corner. Very tricky move to execute, but he did it really well.
Perfect move from him, and so he took 4th position.
Yeah, but now it's an opportunity. Can he fight back into the last corner? Looks like Charlie Wurz is going to have to attack and defend
at the same time.
Turn 1, yeah.
Now we see Charlie Wurz flashing his lights.
Oh, very deep into turn 1.
With a lock up. So that cost him one more position. So it seems like Jackson Walls now at 5th, behind Colin Bönninghausen.
Definitely loads of action out there on track. This is what we want to see.
Well, as we mentioned, it's a tough game for Charlie Woods to handle that car without experience and coming out of the Formula 3 car.
Yeah, but I love what I'm seeing because he's not really holding back. He's out there, he's pushing, he's looking for the limits. And he definitely found that limit in turn 1. As we see Søren Spreng make and move on one of the Saudi racing cars into turn 8.
Well, there was some kind of contact, looked like.
Yeah, definitely getting his elbows out.
Should have been Khaled Al Ahmadi.
We're definitely seeing a lot of overtakes. Now we have Bashar Madini side by side with Ahmed Al Shahab heading into turn 10 down the back straight. Plenty of racing action right now. And he's making the move stick. Very good. Makes me happy.
Yeah, seems like Ahmed Al Shahab has some kind of counter.
Checks the walls here. Trying to keep it within the track limits and looking at the back of Colin Bönninghausen.
We see Charlie Woods again ahead of Søren Spreng. And then it's Khaled Al Ahmadi, fastest man from the Saudi racing team. And then behind should be Ahmed Al Shahab in front of your man, Bashar Madini.
Now this is going to be interesting because Charlie Wurz, we saw him have that lock up into turn 1 now, so his front right tire has taken a bit of a beating. So he's really going to have to negotiate those braking points just right, dial back the brake bias to the rear just a little bit. But yeah, Søren Spreng really pushing Charlie ahead of him, telling him, "Come on, move on. I wanna build a gap to Ahmed Al Ahmadi behind him."
Yeah, because Søren Spreng, he's leading in the Pro-Am class, so he definitely wants to make a gap to the Saudi racing driver, because this is the fight for the victory in the Pro-Am class.
Absolutely, but talking about leaders right now, Theo Overhaus already a 1.8 second lead over Flint Scheuring, 3 laps into the race. And Janne Stier a second behind Flint Scheuring.
Yeah, we saw that already yesterday, that Theo Overhaus, when he was in his rhythm, he could easily, or it seemed to be, quite easy to control the race for him.
I think we just witnessed a bit of contact going into turn 10 between Søren Spreng and Charlie Wurz. Really close bumper-to-bumper racing. Beautiful shot of the Bahrain International Circuit. Now back down the second back straight into the last corner. This race is far from over. Is Søren Spreng going to position himself just well enough for a good exit? I think he does. Ahmed Al Ahmadi right behind him in the Saudi racing car, followed by Ahmed Al Shahab and Bashar Madini. This is again a train of 5 cars, very similar to what we saw yesterday. Going really defensive here, close to the pit wall. Now what is Søren Spreng going to do under the brakes? Side by side. Got to be careful there with the track limits on the exit of turn 2. Look at this, beautiful racing.
It seems like the fight is going on the Pro-Am class. As the decision in the Pro class maybe it's already done, but this is again the fight. See a lock-up, Søren Spreng.
Look at this. This is beautiful racing. This is really a 7-way fight. for position here. This is great stuff.
And we are waiting for the next attack of Søren Sprang. Oh, but it's smart how Charlie Wurz is defending, trying to cover.
I mean, again, you got to be so careful with tire management. If you defend or if you race too hard side by side into the penultimate corner. Søren Sprang looking for a way around the outside. Look at this. I mean, this is some high-octane racing, but now he's got to run down into the last corner side by side with Charlie Wurz. Again, if you brake just a little bit early, go for the undercut. This is what Charlie's going to want now. And can he get the run down the main straight? I mean, these cars do draft really well, so you want to really utilize the draft of those GT3 Cup cars. Yeah, looks like Søren made that move stick, didn't he? Huh?
Great move by Søren Sprang. Here we see Colin Bönninghausen still trying to close the gap. And it's Janne Stiak on third, so he has the podium right in front of his eyes, but that would be a difficult task. We are in lap 6 out of 12 laps in that sprint race here in Bahrain. Second race of the weekend. And it seems like we will see another victory of Theo Overhaus, the man who was winning the race yesterday. He's in the lead, almost 3 seconds ahead of Flint Schuring, the man from the Netherlands, the younger brother of Maurice Schuring, who was competing in the Porsche Formula 1 Super Cup. And the youngest man in the field, Janne Stiak from Germany, on third position. But the fight is on, as you said, in the Pro-Am class. Well, Alex Wurz, he's not competing in the Pro-Am class, he's a pro driver for sure. But will be interesting to see if maybe Ahmed Al-Shahab can find a way to pass him, to maybe have another chance to attack Søren Sprang.
Absolutely, but this is what we're talking about. It's so important to not make any mistakes on the braking, and this one lockup from Charlie Wurz definitely cost him some tire performance. But currently, Ahmed Al-Shahab might be looking into his rear view mirror as we have Ahmed Al-Amadi putting some pressure onto him. And then Saud Al-Saud doing the same to Bashar Madini.
We could see Jackson Walls on 5th position. Some kind of lonely race for him. Seems like nothing to gain, not too much to lose right now.
But you know, there's an old race driver saying, in order to finish first, you first must finish.
That's true. Again, a lockup by Søren Sprang. This is the leader of the race, Theo Overhaus, the youngest guest starter in the DTM. That time it was a BMW, now he's back in a Porsche GT3 Cup car. He also wants to do some races in the Porsche Formula 1 Super Cup. For sure, this is the pinnacle of all the one-make series when it comes to Porsche one-make Cup racing. And I guess you also did some amazing races in the Super Cup. It's always something special to race there.
Most certainly, yeah. I did 3 seasons in the Super Cup, and it is very exciting to race during a Formula 1 race weekend. And of course, in the Curricks Cup Middle East, we will be racing 2 races alongside Formula 1. The first one in Bahrain and then in beautiful Jeddah city circuits in Saudi Arabia.
Absolutely, two of the highlights of the season in the Porsche Carrera Cup Middle East.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's sort of settled into rhythm right now.
Here we see Janis Diak. He said his idol is Kevin Estre already.
That's a great idol to have because Kevin, you know, being one of the real superstars in GT racing, especially in the Porsches, of course, and now in the LMDH program with Porsche.
The 963 was also racing here in the last race of the season in Bahrain. The Frenchman. And now it's obvious that Theo Overhaus seems to have everything under control, while Janis Diak is closing the gap.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna sort of hedge his bets towards the final part of the race, inching away those tenth of seconds, getting closer to that second place.
So, Christopher, is it all about who has the best tires for the last shot of the race?
Yeah, like we said, if you push too hard at the beginning or if you fight too hard at the beginning, you'll definitely take out some tire life. So you really gotta manage your car, your tires just about right. So Colin Boninghausen probably doing the same thing, sitting in fourth place now. Of course, if second and third, if Scheuring and Stiek start fighting, of course, you know, that will give an opportunity to Colin as well. But now looking down the beautiful main straight, train of cars. We got 6 cars in one train again.
And the leader of this train is still Søren Sprang of Team GP Elite. Here we have Saud Al Saud. Here we can see Janis Diak in the back of Flint Scheuring. So we will see a fight for second place in the very last part of the race. 3 laps to go. And the 16-year-old man from Germany wants to get that second place. He's fighting against Flint Scheuring.
Yeah, look at the lap times. Janne was about a second faster last lap around than Flint Scheuring. It's one thing to close the gap, another thing to overtake.
And there we see Leo Willard, who seems to had a spin. He's on second position right now in the AM class. But the gap to Klaus Boninghausen is quite comfortable, so he will stay in second position in the AM class, while Janis Diak is giving everything he has.
Again, Colin Boninghausen is just a few car lengths behind the podium right now, so he's going to be hoping for them to start fighting for second place, because when you fight, you lose obviously time on track, and that will definitely close the gap for Colin as well.
Oh, and here we see Leo Willard. What happened to him? Lost the rear.
Carrying just a bit too much speed into turn 4.
But still, he did an amazing job. Leo Willard came this morning and secured pole position in the AM class. Maybe did the fastest lap ever here on that track. But this is the battle. This is the battle, and I'm sure Flint Schuring will have 2 very long last laps here on the Bahrain International Circuit. And Janez Stijak has a very experienced coach, a very successful man in a GT3 Cup car, the 2 times Porsche Mobile One Super Cup champion Larry Tedford is here with him. And I remember he always said last season, never give up. That's his credo. And I'm sure that Janez Stijak will try everything to get that 2nd place on the podium.
Absolutely. Now it's just a matter of fact, you know, keep cool, keep calm, concentrate on your braking points, and do what you've been doing the last 10 laps.
Yeah, we can see the lap times that Janez Stijak is taking half a second faster than the Dutchman in the silver livery of the Porsche GT3 Cup car.
Yeah, this might come down to the last lap. This might be a last lap battle for the 2nd place on the podium.
I mean, the Cup car is very wide, but Flint Schuring will try everything to make it even wider. And it's not so easy to overtake with these cars.
No.
Right?
Oh, we got a spinner.
Oh, this is one of the Saudi cars. It should be Saud Al Saud. Oh, that's a pity. Also for Paul Spooner, who was happy with the result in qualifying.
Now it looks like that Janez Stijak is right on the tail of Flint Schuring, trying to get him go defensive into turn 10. Beautiful long uphill left-hander.
Great fight in the very last lap.
Big move.
Well, now he's on the inside.
Going into the last corner, of course, yeah, but this is not the ideal overtaking opportunity, because that allows Flint Schuring to do a comeback, a switchback move, which we're going to see now, because now it's the other way around. Jan having to go really defensive on the last lap.
What a great fight between these 2 young men, 16 years old, racing at its best in the GT3 Cup car. Schuring on the outside, but that was smart.
Yeah.
Smart from Janez Stijak.
Great defending, great racing.
And we still see the Saudi car. Just standing there. But we're in the final lap, so guess we won't see a safety car.
I mean, Flint has one more overtaking opportunity now coming up into turn 8. If he goes really deep on the brakes, he might be able to re-overtake him.
Oh,
as
big
Jan
lock
locks
up. But there's also Colin Böninghausen now in the back of Flint Schuring, who of course wants to make a move and get that 3rd place. Seems like the Dutchman has to defend, and here we have the leader while the fight is going on in the back. See flashing lights of Colin Böninghausen.
You got to use everything you can to put pressure on your opponents and try to shake him up in any way you can. 3 corners to go. Are we going to see a move from Colin into the penultimate corner, which seemed to be quite a favorite spot today to overtake? Not quite yet. Oh, running really wide, bit of an oversteer there as well. But I think he's too far back to do anything.
And here we have the winner. It's again Theo Oberhaus. Congratulations to the young man from Germany. Second race that weekend, second success for him. 100% job. Theo Oberhaus wins that race, and in second it's also a great job from Janus Dirk. And Flint Schuring on third position. Great racing also from Colin Böninghausen, who tried everything. A little bit the thankless fourth place, but still a great performance from the young man from Germany. Here we have the winner. Oh, that's amazing. And he told me already yesterday, it's very important for him to have like a championship win and to have that title on his CV.
Yeah, most certainly having a championship on your CV definitely is a boost in confidence, and obviously for teams, for race teams over in Europe as well, to sort of find attractive drives for the upcoming 2024 season. But yeah, what an exciting race all the way to the last lap. That was good racing.
And we can see that's now that we have Janus Dirk here, but we have to mention that Søren Sprang won the Pro-Am classification. Great job by him. Then it's Ahmed Al-Shikhab in the Pro-Am class, again on the podium. And Saud Al-Saud, third in the Pro-Am class.
Yeah, definitely a solid drive from the German Søren Sprang. And Sebastian Gorga taking that AM class victory once again.
After the spin of Leo Willard, who is in second. And here we see Charlie Woods, who finished this race on seventh overall, but gave us good racing.
Yeah, definitely. Again, great action out there, and it's so good to see, you know, a clean race with loads of action. You gotta respect your opponents. You gotta give them room as well. But yeah, once again, this championship and this circuit provided great entertainment.
Here we have the winner, Theo Oberhaus. One of these talented, gifted young drivers here in the championship. And we will see him again in the Porsche Carrera Cup Germany next season, as I said, and maybe also in the Porsche Mobile One Super Cup. Well, yesterday he had to fight a lot against Janus Dirk right after the start. This time it seems like he had almost everything under control. Perfect start, perfect race.
Yeah, a solid 100% weekend. 2 pole positions, 2 race wins. You can't go better than this.
There he shows it. 2 wins. Perfect job.
Well done.
Congratulations from his team. But I'm sure Janus Dirk will also be delighted with second place again on the podium. Yeah, great racing. I mean, we're already looking forward when we are coming back in January with a special doubleheader with Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Great track.
Indeed, home race for me, actually.
And here we see it. Again, the classification in the graphic. It's Theo Oberhaus the young German, second win, ahead of Jan Stiak, 16 years old, again on the podium with second. Flint Schuring, the fast man from the Netherlands, and Koning Böninghausen, who tried everything to also have a step to the podium, but finished after a very decent race. Fourth position, Jackson Walls from Australia on fifth. Søren Sprang, the winner of the Pro-Am class, sixth overall, ahead of Charlie Woods, Ahmed Al-Shihab, second in the Pro-Am class on eighth. Saud Al-Saud on ninth position, and Basha Madini, your man, on 10th overall. So happy with his performance?
Well, you got to think long term. It's all about the championship. Collect points, as many as you can, and bring the car home. Not the result he wanted, I'm sure, but again, we're looking for the championship in the end.
And the Pro-Am class, we have Sebastian Gorga, the same winner like yesterday, second win here in Bahrain. Leo Willard on second, and Klaus Böninghausen on 14th. And we see Khaled Al-Ahmadi had that spin, and some problem after that with his car on 15th position. So, Christopher, as we see the highlights of a very exciting race, thanks again one more time for sharing the commentary booth with me. And I think really great racing, 2 races here in the Middle East again.
Yeah, again, thank you for having me. And yeah, it definitely showed a great race action out there. Loads of overtakes and battles to enjoy. And yeah, on this note, I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year as well.
Yes, Merry Christmas. And we will be back in January, as mentioned, in Dubai. So it's home base for you, and you promised we would go out for a little run there.
Most certainly.
Well, thanks again, Christopher
Thank you.
Zeckling, and we go out and for sure now having the trophy collection. And we're almost ready for the prize-giving ceremony. Just a few seconds. So, ready? Always ready. Chat with our head and promoter, Robert. The weekend or the racing is over, and we've seen a very exciting second race here. And I think, well, hats off to everybody who was involved for another great race weekend in the Porsche Carrera Cup Middle East.
Yeah, thank you, Eric, and thank you everyone who's still here watching us. Thanks to all team members, first of all. This is really great. We have round 2 in the books now here at the Bahrain International Circuit. And also happy National Day to everyone here from the Kingdom of Bahrain. We always love to come here to race here. And we will be back here for Formula 1 in March, so March the 2nd, for the opening round of Formula 1. But as the drivers get ready, we will soon have the prize-giving ceremony of our overall winners and all the category winners. But thanks again, really, that you're still here and cheer for the drivers. That's it. I think we're ready to start with the celebration, and I'm also very proud that Sheikh Salman is here, the CEO of the Bahrain International Circuit, to hand over the winning trophy. He was racing with us here for round 1, and it's great to see him here next to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Of course, we missed him also in a race car this weekend. Thanks for having us, and I think we are ready for the trophy collection. So in the overall classification, it's the Flying Dutchman. 3rd place for Flint Schuring. And he gave us a great show together with Janez Diak, who could grab that 2nd place. Congratulations to the youngest man in the field for 2nd place. Another podium for Janez Diak. And what can I say? It's the 100% job. 2 pole positions, 2 victories here. Just a big applause for our winner, Theo Auberhaus from Germany. And so it's time for the national anthem of Germany.
Passt schon, nicht schlimm. Bevor wir die Trophies. Macht's erst 1, 2, 3, dann holen wir die auch. Genau. Ich hol die jetzt noch dazu. Mach mal.
Oder sollten wir erst die Pokale?
Theo Auberhaus ist also a rookie winner.
Und wer kommt von GP Lit?
Björn Lippold.
Lippold.
Björn
Lippold.
Lippold. Glaube ich zumindest.
Before we hand the trophies over to top 3, we also wait for the winning team, the representative for the winning team, GP Elite. 2, 3 und dann holen wir ihn auch noch raus.
Ich hol dich gleich. Komm, scheiß drauf. Los, wartet erst mal. Danke, Version.
Das ist der Extended Version, ja.
So this indeed was the long version of the anthem, and we also want to have a representative of the winning team. Björn Lippold for GP Elite, please join the drivers on the podium. And the rookie winner is already on the podium. It's also Theo Overhaus. So it's time to present the trophies. And for first, it's Sheikh Salman, the CEO here of the Bahrain International Circuit. Thanks for having us here, and please present the trophy to the 2 times winner here that weekend. And we have Rui Isaac, the project manager of the Porsche Carrera Cup Germany. And please give the trophy to Janis Diak and Sadiq Kalavda, member of the Bahrain Motor Federation. Please, the trophy for Flint Schuring was 3rd today. So please come together for a picture for the photographers. And of course we have Björn not without any trophy in his hands. Trophy is by. We need the trophy, of course, one more time for our rookie champion who's already there. Sheikh Salman, please, for the rookie win as well. I mean, when he's winning overall, and the team champion, Björn, who also needs a trophy in his hands for the picture. Thank you very much. So please give a smile to the photographers one more time with all the trophies. Thank you guys, congratulations. Photographers happy? So we continue with the Pro-Am class. Again, great racing. We've seen a spectacular race, and it's on 3rd. Basha Madini from Canada. And in 2nd, we have Søren Sprang, a great race today. See him on the podium from Germany. Søren, congratulations. And again, on the top step of the podium, it's Ahmed Al-Shekhab from Kuwait Racing. Congratulations. And Sheikh Salman, please present the trophy again for our winner. Rui, one more time. Søren Sprang, who did a great race today, great weekend for him. Sadiq, yes, for 3rd. So, gentlemen, please come together for the picture. Well, everybody's happy, so thank you very much. Congratulations one more time. And we continue with the AM class. We have on 3rd place Klaus Börninghausen from Germany. Here he is, don't come too late. From Austria, a great qualifying this morning. Great lap, and then he had a little spin, but still 2nd and a great race. Congratulations to Leo Willard.
Leo.
And like yesterday, the winner, Sebastian Gorga from Italy. Congratulations. Well, and the trophy are presented again. Sheikh Salman, please, for our winner. Great job, 100%. Took both victories, and that after a quite difficult start here for Sebastian. Roy second for Leo Willett. Sadek, yes, we have a trophy for Klaus. He didn't want to be lapped, and that worked out 2 times. So congratulations, guys. Please come together on the first step of the podium for the photographers.
Der last one is the very important GCC. Karl Lachmann, die das zwar kriegt, aber es steht irgendwann auf der Strecke und man schafft es nicht. Also sind nur die ersten 2 Tage.
Okay. Congratulations, guys. And last but not least, the GCC category for our local drivers. And as we have seen, Khaled Al-Ahmadi had some kind of problems the end of the race, so we won't see him here on the stage, but on second it's his teammate. So congratulations to Saud Al-Saud one more time for a great race. And again on the podium, we see you many times this weekend here on the podium. Ahmed Al-Shirab, congratulations.
Say mashallah. Say mashallah. Mashallah. Say mashallah.
So we just need 2 trophies now. Congratulations one more time, and hurray for Saud Al-Saud. Well, these guys know each other from the Porsche Carrera Cup Germany. Please come together for a photograph. So, gentlemen, I think now it's time to bring all the drivers together to the podium for a last picture. So please share the stage with us, everyone. Janne, Theo, Flint, Søren. Time for the last picture, and I say thank you very much. Merry Christmas. See you next year.
Audio check. Test. Ready? Let's go.
Ready for a new era
Of racing in the Middle East.
6 rounds of competition. More excitement.
Let out into the new season. We are the first generation.
ready to get started.
We are
We are
We are
the Porsche Carrera Cup Middle East.